So we're here at the Beet Ireland stand and I see Brian Ireland. He's one of the 6 directors of Beet Ireland. So Brian, can you tell us a bit about Beet Ireland at the minute? We know you've bought a site, so where are you at with the process?
That's absolutely right, Siobhan. We've been obviously working on this for quite a number of years now. You know, removal of the quota system in 2017 was a key element of the roadmap for us. And late last year, we acquired a site in Kildare, which we think is probably one of the best locations in the country for the future development of the sugar beet industry. You know, key element within the whole tillage sector. So. We've had lots of interest here at the plough in terms of tillage growers from the East Coast and whatever. And I think the next step is we're actually going to be going out and we're going to be talking to growers, we're going to be talking to grower organisations, and we want to make sure that there's full commitment here from growers for actually bringing the sugar industry back to Ireland.
And so by commitment, what do you mean by commitment? So what will farmers have to do to commit? Will there be money involved or what's the...
Yeah, probably initially there's going to be some element of monies to put on the table. We're probably looking at setting up a growers organisation, which will be a basis then for basically for growers to be able to invest in equity in the project going forward.
So similar to what was there before. So will you be having meetings now to inform growers of what's going on? Is that the next step?
Yeah, obviously, you know, the ploughing here is a great opportunity to talk to growers, but from next week and over the next 2 months we're going to be having meetings and we're going to be setting them up. We're starting off with talking to the grower organisations initially. Okay.
And just on the site itself, I suppose a lot of people are very curious about it. Like, will you be producing sugar or ethanol or both, or what's the plan?
Well, like the original business model that we looked at here was around sugar. You know, obviously, beet pulp is a key output from sugar processing, bioethanol. But there are new opportunities now in terms of things like bioplastics, and you know, you see how the importance of plastics and decomposing products. And of course, we also see when you see the sugar beet as a plant, you know, it's a fantastic carbon sink. And we're all talking about climate change now. So while the dairy industry, you know, is maybe contributing in some part to CO2 output, you know, something like sugar beet is a sink for that, and that's going to be important going forward.
And do you know what area you're going to focus on yet? Like, are you going to focus on the bioplastics, or are you going to focus on the sugar? I presume there'll have to be one main...
No, like the core element is, you know, sugar, bioethanol, and from that you get your beet pulp. So all these other things will be add-ons.
And is the aim to have Irish sugar as an Irish ingredient in the future?
Absolutely. You know, at present, every grain of sugar in Ireland is being imported. Like, it's an amazing. You know, we see this is the last pillar that's missing within Irish agriculture and within the Irish agricultural policy.
And there's obviously a lot of benefits within the rotation for farmers. So apart from the product itself, people can see the benefit in the rotation if they're in continuous cereals, adding in beet again.
Growers are saying to us again and again, you know, continuous cereals is causing big problems for them. The lack of a crop like this within the rotation to actually get organic matter back into the ground, and ultimately that's actually going to increase the yields then in terms of cereals.
And while there is benefits in the rotation, will it be viable for growers to produce the beet in Ireland? Like, we know the sugar price is low at present. So have you any idea of what kind of price you'd be paying growers?
Look, you got to realise this, you know, sugar is a commodity like all other crops, you know, and when somebody asks, well, what price are you going to pay for sugar beet? You know, we say, what price are you going to get for your cereals next year, you know? It's going to be up and down every year, but ultimately we're looking at a situation here whereby growers will become part and an equity within. So if there's upstream benefits, they get the upstream benefits.
Well, thanks very much for talking to us, Brian, and we wish you the best of luck with the initiative.